Hey guys, well, welcome back. Looks like everything has been sorted, has been fixed out here. And we're finally getting into the knife round. It looks like Dust 2 was the first map. We probably should have gotten the map pool, actually. Or the map list from the admins. Turned out a little bit of a break there. But either way...
We didn't know how long it was going to be, let's be serious here. You never know.
I didn't want to run downstairs.
Well, we know it's going to be Dust 2 at least to start with.
It will be, yes. And, well, right now, Wildfire, I mean, we'll lose out on the knife round. And I'm assuming that mousesports will swap over to CT, since that's always what they seem to do. But Dust 2, Chris J. Powerful man.
Mousesports have always been dangerous on this one as well, especially when they can, do that nice little double stack down on short, and they've been really kind of like upping their game style on it. And I like the kind of unique tactics they do bring out that you don't see a lot of throughout any other teams. And I'm kind of hoping these guys can stay focused. Clearly, there is a bit of a crowd behind them, and it can be distracting. But they're a team that are used to this kind of stuff. It's not the first time they've been in these events, so hopefully they can stay nice and focused here. And Wildfire, for me, they just have to get through this first map. It's not a map that they will be strong in. Oh, yeah. Dramatic music time. I'm so excited. It better drop. Let me take a selfie. I'd be so happy if they played that.
I can't take the anticipation! No, it's like playing the same couple of chords over and over again.
Just wait.
Production
for like rewinding it every couple seconds, like, come on, get that map ready, come on, get into the map, get ready.
And they probably like have mechanical problems again, and then they can't take us into games, so we listen to the same thing for about 10 minutes.
The game's already live, we're just... I better not say that, because no one in Twitch chat, they will believe it. Ah, yeah!
It took a while, but worth.
But worth. Oh, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. Anyway, this is the grand finals. We have Wildfire up against mousesports, and as you predicted, mousesports will be up on that CT side. This time, Tabson and Gobi will be both down there, and they could be in trouble if they don't play this one right.
Yeah, so we do have a Mushroom actually straight out of long A. Sorry, Tabson gets hit a little bit here. He's forced to back away, but B will be taken down here, and Tabson will be forced to retreat back to that car. He was throwing that flash out just to kind of hold them back here, but they haven't even approached them. They haven't pushed up. They haven't gotten aggressive. And let's see where they do go from here. But let's introduce both teams while we have a little bit of a lull in the action. For Mousesports, we have Chris J, Tabson, Gabi, Nuki, and Legija. And why don't you walk us through Team Wildfire?
Krauter, Mantis, MNL, and I think NKY is still there, and it's NK, which is really confusing to say when it's those two left alive.
Yeah.
But still, at the moment, it's still in that 4v4, kind of been broken through this time by Krauter, so it looks like A is a viable option.
That's really getting you to say his whole name here, but you won't say it either way. Wildfire can actually jump across and get the bomb in towards the site here. So you already see the boost coming in. They're trying to use elevator, get a man up on top of the platform here. The bomb has not gone down here. Mousesports are stalling. Look at that shot coming from Chris J. Gets a kill onto MNL here as Mantis does respawn with the kill back to him here, but the smoke's going to be still put out. Flashes as well. Bomb will finally get put down here, and Krauter will pick up that nice shot on Legija. Now the last man setting. Well, not for long. That is the first round going over to Wildfire, and a great start for them.
And look at the difference in the pictures right there. So Chris J looking pretty chilled, even though they lost down that first pistol. Whereas Wildfire wanted that so badly, and I don't blame them. Just building any sort of lead up against mousesports on a map like this is vital. So they'll be running with those rifles straight away, head armor to boot as well. Good couple of flashes and nades, and I want to see what they go for this time around. It was a little bit of an all-in A push, which was quite unique. Wildfire were not the most clinical of teams in the previous maps, but it seems that they're trying to refine themselves and make sure they're playing to an absolute T on this one. So we'll find out if it pays off. We do see 3 players still around A, Gobi, and I can imagine, I'm not sure who that will be down on long. It was Chris J before, but I'm not sure it'll be there again. It's Tabson this time. Them down along, but it looks like the T's are deciding to maybe make them move through mid. Legia has spotted them, so plan may not be going absolutely to a T because Mantis already down to 15 HP, so good damage caused. And let's bear in mind as well, mousesports, they've got the armor, couple head armor as well. They're not looking to go down without a fight. And Chris J and Legia were one of the two players who went absolutely huge in the first game that they had. Now, whether or not they can do it again, we'll find out in a second, because the T side are looking like they want to push through on towards B. And Very slowly, they are approaching. Chris J has found one. Croucher replies, but Chris J just gets mowed over in the end. There's not much you can do in that situation. And now B is completely engulfed by those T players. And the CTs are pretty far back right now. They still have the same weapons they began with, but Nookie could maybe catch out MNL here. But that's probably about it. I don't see them really finding a way back in, especially with these rifles in the hands of Wildfire. They're toying with each other, but Nookie coming up from that lower side tunnel does manage to take down MNL, but Mantis quickly finds and Tabson, the only two alive, and I'll be surprised if they get any more, but they have actually. Tell a lie. I thought this was over and done with, and I think NK's a little bit baffled what's happened, but surely the time is just not going to be enough. They've got the weapons, time to get out, but they made the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, great job of them to pick up quite a few kills, and they made that round very expensive for Wildfire, and a little bit of save 2 AKs here, which is even more amazing to see that they're able to get those out of the hands of Wildfire and maintain them to this round here. So we could obviously see mousesports come back into this one. Thompson and I believe Chris J will be picking up armor here in a second. Let's see, make that AK worthwhile, but Chris J actually not, so that is interesting to see him actually have the AK.
Oh, he has.
Oh, there he is.
Has
Okay, eventually he got it. I was going to say that would be actually really a bad idea for him, but it looks like we're going to have a couple people push out long A. And Croucher will pick up the first one to go. Tapson, though, gets the first kill. Gonna throw that flash, try to escape here with the help of his teammates, and he will get taken down with the AK right in the hands of Nookie to pick up. Will get boosted in onto that site. And then again, we'll just fall back as well. The smokes have come in. And you see there's 3 men long, 1 towards middle for the side of Wildfire here. And slowly make their way in, but look at the damage. Crowder gets dinked down to 4 HP. NK gonna re-smoke this one up here. And Chris J still holding on to that B potential push. But as we can tell, Bomb is already pushing up A here. And get forced to back away. We'll get blinded up as well. So they will get control of the site here. But right now, can they do anything about this? Nookie, will he hit any shots? No, he'll get taken down by NKY. Chris J will be able to pick up one here. But he's got 3 more men. And doesn't have a kit. So it looks like he will be saved this here. So we'll have a 3-0 start for Wildfire.
Yeah, nice work from Wildfire. Not the cleanest of rounds, I don't think, but they certainly did the job. And once again, this is on a map that mousesports are very competent on. We've seen them playing very nicely throughout this, but at the moment, obviously the money value that you do win off the first of that first round, you're going to have a little advantage going forward in these rounds at least. And mousesports, they've done a fair bit of damage back, so it's a nice kind of even start overall if you look at the kills going back and forth. Obviously in the end in favour of Team Wildfire, but not a bad start from either team. Let's bear in mind as well that Team Wildfire are coming in off that real high note after such a hard fought-out game up against Alternate. So, both teams are going to have to warm up to each other a little bit. And this is where we're going to start seeing that danger coming back in, I feel. mousesports have the option now to be, considering what weapons, what's their best option here and how they want to go about it. Because I don't think Wildfire has given away too much. They've kind of kept the cards fairly close to their chest. They haven't been playing like these very specific strategies apart from their all-in like B pushes and such. So I'm interested to see what they go with here. 2 down towards that B side, 3 over towards A, taking their time. There is Tabson and Gobi waiting on the other side of those double doors, and we have to wait and see what these guys go with. 3-man stacker down on long. This could really fall apart for Wildfire, but they've got through the smoke, and actually Gobi goes down. That's not a bad entrant kill, but still Nookie does find NK, so 4v4, it's not looking good. They're going to have to back away and reset this fight because Wildfire did make their way up short. They have got full control of mid because, well, there's no one really there to challenge it, so Tabson now waits it out. He does spot Mantis through the smoke just a touch, as now the advantage will be with the CT side, and the T's are left to find that final bit of execution that's really fallen apart, and this is the danger of mousesports. We know these guys are good at this map, but right now, I've got to say, Wildfire are feeling the full brunt of that 3-1.
Great job by Tabs right there to pick up a hat trick as well with that M4, and Chris J, well, he has an op, but it seems like Wildfire don't want to go up against it here, and I'm actually curious to see where he will go this time. I wonder if he's going to play a little bit more of a roaming role like we saw Croucher do. Obviously against Alternate, he was obviously in a couple of different sites here, and it looks like Chris J will continue to head over towards this B site with Legia. And it looks like they will be able to maintain control of this long A push here. So, but to talk about Wildfire, that was a really interesting push out of long A here. Chris J spots the 1 man out, misses the shot unfortunately. And with that one round that they did win, they forced Wildfire on the eco because of how well they've done in terms of kills. Obviously, when they were ecoing. You can see no smokes, no flashes, no nades on the side of Wildfire here, and Chris J just gonna sit back. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to penetrate that site. No one's gonna be able to walk through a Chris J op here, obviously, and Looks like the rest of the push will come in onto middle. So Legia has some work set out ahead of him here. As you see Tapson, Nookie pick up one apiece. Tapson picking up a second. And Legia looking to just hold on to the push. It's NK and Chris J, unfortunately missing out on quite a few shots there. Doesn't miss that one, though. And that'll be another easy round picked up here from mousesports.
Yeah, almost closing that gap straight away as soon as it was viable and looking very good going forward. Certainly Chris J doing quite nicely 4-2 and stepping up towards the end of that round. But a couple of Galils in the mix there for the T side, and KY and MNL picking that one up. Obviously Krauter trying to go with that up this time. No shots on the cross here. We see the standard, oh, it's not a standard boost, but mousesports love these little boosts to get Chris J up in these spots. Whether it be on short when they're on the CT side, but he's playing from A. Absolutely loves running it, but this could be a real troublesome sight. Chris J has to back away. MNL's found his teammate. He hits a fast shot there onto MNL as well, but it's a back and forth tit for tat battle, leaving it in I believe, a 2v3 in favor to the T side. And Team Wildfire have engulfed that B bomb site, leaving mousesports, well, a bit of an uphill struggle, quite literally, as Gobi and Nookie now looking to make their way back through. These flashes really slowing them down, however. Going to make this one a hard one to get into if they actually decide to go for it, and I'm not sure if they are. They're backing away a little bit, and I don't think they're going to go for this one. So, mousesports getting a little bit pushed there, I've got to say. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, and the thing was they were caught off guard. I mean, like I said, they did that totem stack, but then they just had 3 or 4 rush straight through middle, and Chris J kind of just stayed to make a last stand and maybe fight that one out here. He wasn't able to get behind the box, and well, he got taken down, and he lost the op for that one. I would imagine, though, are they going to send someone to try to pick it up? I didn't see on the minimap if they sent someone over there to maybe kind of pick it up. No, they unfortunately do not. But he'll have money for it, it looks like. So. And let's see if he does continue this. And the thing about the op is, like, if I remember correctly, in CSGO, you don't get as much money off of it as you would in 1.6. So if you buy it and you die consistently, like, you're going to be so bankrupt the entire time, and your teams have to start, pulling for that one. But Tapson pick up the op as well. And Crowder, who we saw be so damn impactful on Inferno with it. Going to be using it for his team here. And I see Wildfire going to continue to play it a little bit slow. mousesports, remember earlier on when they played against Enro Griffins, they're up against a team who were, would just be hyper-aggressive out of nowhere here. And on the push, it's going to come on along here. Gobby, see if you can do anything about this. Picks up the first kill. Has one more coming along. Picks up the second one as well with the headshot. And we'll just clear out that dumpster. So no more pushing along here. The rest going up catwalk. And they will get naded down here as well. One man towards car. And Mantis gets a perfect shot on Tapson. That is an op down for them. And they will be able to get, I believe, the bomb up towards the platform here. As Noki gets dropped as well. So now it's a 3-on-3 just as quick as those 2 men dropped on Team Wildfire. Okay, why? This is a perfect position to be in. He can pick up so many kills if he plays ones correctly. Sees the first one, sees the second one as well. He picks up both those kills. And now Gobby, the last one standing, with an AK in hand now. Just going to save the one up here. And I didn't really expect Wildfire to be able to do this well on Dust 2. I really did, because we saw Mouse just dominate earlier on it.
And let's bear in mind, Wildfire looked really weak on it earlier as well. It was not one of their stronger maps. And on the CT side, I didn't like the way they stacked out along with those 3 players, but right now they're making it count. Gobi gets his triple kill there, so gets away just about with his life, so well played to him to be able to stay alive and retain that gun, but still, T-side have got to be happy right now. 5-2 on the T-half, and they've looked quite, not completely, one-sided, rounds, but they've looked really competent throughout this. And it looks like the CT side will be going back in with a little bit of a buy here. Nookie, yeah, they're all going back for it. Chris J actually picking up an interesting weapon.
I like how Gob actually gave his AK away and got himself a FEMAS, and he actually bought an AWP as well for Tapson. So he just spent all of his money.
Good guy, Gobi.
Didn't even get anything, yeah.
Good guy. But he did play very well in that last round, picking up 3 kills, obviously, and Chris J just holding the close push on towards B, whereas the T side taking their time, and I've got to say it, they're looking impressive so far. They look a little bit more kind of collected as a team. They look a little bit more, up on their execution, which is not a bad thing. But at the moment, them working through mid could catch off these B players. There's one man holding around here. It's going to be Legia. He does take down Mantis. He gets the second, finally gets shut down. But, well, while that's all happened, the T side have been left in ruins with only 3 players alive. MNL fairly weak as well, down to 37 HP, but the A side is looking vulnerable. Players already rotating off here. Allowing Crouch to push forward. Oh, Nookie watching the push. Thank God for that. If you are a mousesports fan. And now just NK1 left standing. Bomb is down in mid. He's got a terrible time ahead. And Chris J will shut him down nicely. Pick up an AK and get that scoreline looking a little bit nicer for mousesports.
That round could have been completely different if Nookie didn't get that shot on a Croucher. I mean, he would have had a free kill on that guy in CT spawn. They would have been able to pinch them in a little bit. And Wildfire could have had their 6th round out there, but doesn't matter. Mousesports now 3-5 here. And Legia Not sure if he's having some problems, but I assume they would pause if he was. Probably just waiting and spawn for something, maybe
Just
for a
be
little bit of
talking
action.
things through, to be fair.
As very well could be, but here comes the push back on the middle again. Wildfire, they're sticking with the strategy to sword off CT spawn, and we'll be taking quite a bit of damage here just from the spray throughout of it, and Legia still just sitting there not really doing anything.
This is a good play from the T side.
It is, and well, right now they're gonna actually maybe rush into CT spawn. We see one man, Christian, in the back of B site. We'll pick up 2 kills, and Tabson picking up 1 as well. Chris J is still alive in the back of B, and there's only 2 people alive on the side of Wildfire. The bomb will go down here, and that will be Chris J picking up the kill on the Mantis. Last man standing is Croucher. He's gonna make himself known. In middle will be dropped as well. And Chris J picking up 3 kills right there. Looks like the pause finally is going to be coming out here in just a second. But even with Legia not even playing in that round, they still pick it up. And I believe they actually are trying to throw a gun to Legia. Yeah, they threw a gun to him, but apparently he can't move or something. And now 4-5 here. So great job by Chris J to hold that one down. Proving he's deadly with the AK like he is with the op.
And that was looking really nice from the T side. They had a perfect route towards B. They had the good shot of getting the bomb down, which they did, but obviously Chris J doing what he does best, just being the man in the middle and stopping that one in the end. But yes, as we said, pause will be coming into play. I think there's just a couple of issues with someone's peripherals there. And obviously you don't want to be forcing these guys to play when they're not comfortable. You want to be making sure this is as much of an even game as we can get, especially for the finals here at 4-5.
I'm sure you guys have seen the YouTube video of the guy playing CSGO with the driving wheel, the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Make them all play with that.
I'd kind of want to see it, you know, I'm not going to lie. I would probably pay a fee to watch that.
You can use gas pedals and the brake pedal to look up and down. Oof, that'd be difficult. That'd be fun, though.
That would be, actually. That would be quite fun.
Either way, it looks like hopefully, I guess stuff does get fixed here in just a second. I'm not sure what it is. As you can see, one of his teammates leaning over, or was leaning over and helping him out here, but hopefully that does get sorted here. And I'm going to say, you know, mousesports, they've been on a little bit of a tear. They've been picking up quite a few rounds in a row. I mean, yeah, they lost out in 1, but I think they picked up about 5 straight during that time. And it looks like Cartman, our admin, just how to help him out here.
By the way, the guy in back's like, yes, his keyboard is broken, broken like my voice is. Bless him. He's so involved. It's cute.
I don't know if he's a spectator or if he's actually with them.
I'm not sure, but he's certainly trying to be with them.
He was touching stuff on their desk, so I'm assuming he's with them.
You'd hope so, at least. So there's someone like, hey, that's a nice mouse you got right there. Let me just touch it for you.
I'm sorry, my hands have barbecue sauce all over because I was eating outside.
Oh, dear. But no, we'll be getting on
Look at Wildfire, though. They're not looking too happy.
Oh, they're looking focused. I think that's the only thing we can really say to that. They're not looking exactly like, oh, yay, all is good in the world. We're doing
Yeah, we're losing
right.
a lot of rounds. Awesome.
But they're doing okay. They're keeping up. And I think all of us... Shizzle. Selfies and sausages. You summed it up perfectly. But yeah, as you said, you know, we didn't really expect this one to be as close as it has been in the nicest way to these guys. Like, they are very talented. There's no denying that. But mousesports have always been quite prolific on this sort of map, and especially when Chris J's playing on point.
Do you remember the team we knew them as when we first saw them in the Assault series?
Plain Dogs? Was it? No.
Close. Starts with a P.
No.
Because we laughed at them because of their name. Party Daddlers.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was the worst name, and we were so happy when mousesports picked them up because it was a name we could actually say without giggling like little girls.
Imagine if Krauter joined Party Daddlers.
I'm going to get you to say his full name eventually.
No,
it might not be on stream, but maybe one day.
One day. If you guys at home, you know, turn up to the studio and force me to say it, I will say it. Not obviously just during the week, I mean during an event. Don't just turn up to my office like, say his name. Like, that's pretty not
sure
okay.
These are just lies. Like you promised the Darude Sandstorm singing when you hit 6K followers.
And that was during an event, which I didn't do. See, I don't cheat and buy followers like other specific people.
I remember you saying, if I hit 6K at the next event, I will sing Darude Sandstorm. And then you went back and said, oh, if I hit it before this next event, then I would have.
I think you're just lying now, Jason.
I should go back and find the VOD.
If you go back and find the VOD, then sure enough, I will do whatever I said.
Oh, my
If it's
gosh.
within the remits of what happened. Yeah.
Well, then again, if we both had to do that, then I would have had to have waxed my chest on stream at like 10K Twitter followers. So you could probably just leave that alone. Looks like things have been fixed, though. As you can see, the players looks like they are unpausing the game, and we should be getting this one back underway just shortly. Remember, you guys, obviously let us know in Twitch chat who you guys think's going to win. Also, you can let us know via Twitter at @JKaplan and at They Call Me Pansy. Always like hearing what you guys have to say. Always reading your tweets in between games, and sometimes during these lulls, we actually read them during, which is kind of nice. And
It keeps us sane, at least.
Yeah, it helps keep us on topic. Just like Shizzle messaging you selfies and sausage. Oh my.
Nothing wrong with that. We're going to get a retweet towards that one then. Nothing wrong with a little bit of what he said. Yeah, we are still waiting. It'd be nice to know from the admins what's going on, but we're seeing Carmen just standing around, so I assume it's pretty much fixed and we're just waiting to get back in game, so hopefully not too long to wait. But where's your money on for now? Because we've seen kind of the start of this, I think we are getting ourselves back into game, so where's your money right now?
My money is on a very good game between these two teams.
Wow.
Because
how's that fence feeling right up your butt? Sitting on the fence, you get it?
I have no words for that.
I have no words.
What am I supposed to say to that? Good?
Hopefully, I don't know. It's okay, Jason. You feel how you want to feel. Conceal, don't feel. We are back in game, ladies and gents. We're all going to be taking this one seriously. But there's German, so we'll leave you to it.
Ich mach kurz. Spring einfach durch.
Okay, spring durch, go.
Warte, Base wird Smoke.
Warte. Okay, mach.
Ganz unten schon ausgeschlossen.
Ja, den müssen wir jetzt schnell machen.
Ja, go.
Hilf mal da.
Okay. Flash einmal rüber. Flash kommt, Gerdi, Flash kommt vor.
Einer ist gerade unten, Patrick, wenn du den...
Flash Goose.
Einer rechts lang.
Bin blind.
Ich bin Full Flash.
Bin blind.
Sehe gar nichts.
Träger scheint kalt zu sein.
Goose frei, lang irgendwo.
Auto. Jetzt kommt Base, komm auf.
Egal, chill.
Ich hab Base.
Denk mal kurz.
Hier,
Bombe liegt für Vierer.
Das ist sogar schon lang rumgerannt, ne?
Flash einmal CT jetzt rein. Hier richtig schön.
Dann kommt.
Ein CT, glaube ich.
Plateau, Abel. Kurz Anschuss. Kurz kommt, low.
Schräge schon mal, das schräge.
Kurz kommt low.
Einer kittet.
Diffused. Jetzt
Einer
kurz.
Zwei noch. Jetzt er kurz low. Dann.
Nice.
Nice, Manu!
Klasse Runde,
That was a German stream, that wasn't me. We could hear some frustration within their team when Tapson got that kill from Long. I think I almost heard a couple of German curse words in there. But, I mean, great job by Wildfire again.
Yeah.
It was MNL coming out with 3 or 4 kills in that one. And right now, leading 6-4 here, obviously, in this first half on Dust 2. It's the first map in this best of 3. Obviously, it is the grand finals here for EPS Germany Spring 2014. And we see double ops again, Pansy.
Yeah, we certainly do. And Tamsin and Chris J running with those, so interesting how they get put into position. They've been playing like between the sides normally, and Tabson does find Mantis very early on. He's more towards A, and normally Chris J's over by B, but we'll see how this one goes through. Chris J still on by B. Just playing smart, playing cool, playing calm and collected. Wildfire just trying to find a way in through mid. And mousesports playing very safe here. Krauter has got a bit of a route through now. Smoked off towards that CT side, and actually he did catch a glimpse, I think, of Legia. You okay? Jason.
I've lost it.
Oh, it's all gone wrong today. Oh, it's one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to keep it together, but, you know, things happen. Anyway, right now the thing that's happening is Wildfire has completely opened up that B-bomb side. There's 3 players left standing for the CTs. Nookie's down low, Gobi and Tabson aren't really in position. I don't think it's particularly time to challenge this one, even though it's only a 1-player difference. I think it's time to make sure you save those weapons and maybe look for a different way to challenge them on the next couple of rounds.
I've seen in chat people catching. I think when people
Words are
catch a
hard,
glimpse
man.
of me, you know? It's just the worst thing
Words are
ever.
hard. Shut up. Oh, Lord.
I started tearing up from that one. I was laughing too hard. Anyways, though, so like you said before, Wildfire going to go up 7-4 here. And remember, guys, this is mousesports' map. This is their side as well. They got CT. They got what they wanted out of this. And right now, they're struggling to pull these maps back, or at least pull these rounds back, as you know, the economy of Wildfire has to be soaring through. I honestly don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know where mousesports is really going wrong. I mean, Tabson got Mantis again in the beginning, but then they just got that full take on B. And one thing that Wildfire is doing, though, they're controlling mid a lot better than mousesports is. I mean, they're getting the smokes in, then they're constantly pushing it in. And right now, I mean, we're having a kind of 3-2 split here. And maybe, you know, maybe it's sent just too long, 1 towards middle-ish and 2 towards B, because every round, I think, in the past, like 3 or 4, Wildfire has always hit that middle.
Yeah, still very close stuff. I think that the CT side just have been kind of, not unlucky, I think it's rude to kind of chalk it up to that, to the T side, but they just haven't been in the position to maybe capitalize early enough. So we'll have to see if they can kind of get the early advantage and then maybe get a couple of rounds off the back of it. But at the moment, Gobi and a couple of others just being flashed out so early on.
Yeah, right now. I'm actually read a couple comments in chat saying commentators don't know how Dust 2 works because it's T-sided, but mousesports, it's different for them, obviously. It depends on a team-to-team basis. It's CT-sided when mousesports plays it. And well, right now, they're definitely struggling here. Wildfire is doing some pretty good damage on this T side here, as we saw Mantis nade down to 42 HP. And Mantis dropping straight down. Look at this. He has a perfect shot on a nuke. He gets it. That is a first kill. Finally coming the second one.
Wow.
And the third right now. NKY picking up 2 huge kills. And again, people are saying, we're only down 3 rounds, Kaplan. Calm down. Yeah, but they're losing rounds like that. That's how one side of the rounds have been here, and that is a bad sign.
And considering Wildfire were lacking some of that execution before, they've clearly done something during that break, had a chat, sorted things out. And, stunning little shot from the Geisha taking Krauter back down. So I've got to say it, Wildfire, the one thing I want to point out, though, is they did really badly on the CT side on this map. Like, really badly against Alternate. They really struggled. So I'm more worried about their second half here than the first. I think that they're doing brilliantly on this half for them. They're certainly keeping up and challenging and beating mousesports. So, 4-8, great scoreline for them, but for me, it's all about how they play on that CT side here, which won't be too far off. Obviously, we are going into the 13th round now.
And we're going into some more German here.
Okay, nee, ich kaufe auch selbst.
It's nice to hear, though, a little bit. I mean, also, I don't understand what they're saying, but
Nein.
I don't think we get to hear the comms enough out of most teams.
Ja, wir halten kurz. Wir bringen den lang kurz und dann...
Oh, lovely work from Chris in the start. They're taking down Krauter.
Alter. Nicht so wie Fake-Demo-Schauer. Komm kurz jetzt.
Ich go back auf Platz.
Ja, smoke, ruhig.
Lass mal oben bleiben.
Ja.
Lange
Nice
tot.
Party, Junge.
Der ist alleine meistens. Hast du noch eine Smoke gleich?
Flash einmal gegen, ja, Flash einmal gegen.
Ich hab E.
Einer Mitte raus.
Mit raus. Flash du den?
Lange eine
Wieder rein,
Flash.
wieder rein.
Lange eine
Mit
Flash.
trotzdem flashen?
Ja.
Flash mal.
Die.
Bin blind. Keine Ahnung, ich flash Mitte gegen.
Mitte noch nicht raus. Jetzt
AWP
einer.
lang, AWP lang, AWP lang.
Einer, glaube ich, Mitte raus gewesen. Schatten
Kurz
noch
noch
Mitte.
Oder Flash oder so.
Kurz kommt zwei.
Flash
Macht
in
der.
front of mid.
Kurz 2 schon da.
Und einer war AWP lang.
Aber
AWP
Mitte.
Mitte.
Aber Mitte.
Nein, beide low, einer low, noch einer.
Wo? Auf A?
Vierermäßig. Ich weiß,
Catwalk, auf Catwalk.
Spot irgendwo?
Auf Spot.
Komm, ich schau, das ist Spot.
Hinter der Kotte.
Das ist Spotgasen.
Bin blind. Vierer oder Spot?
Vorne, oben.
Spot oben, vorne.
Down.
Habe letzter.
Er hat Hits.
10 Sekunden.
Kill him after time, maybe.
Nee, Gott nichts. Der ist immer noch Vierer.
Nice.
Really nice round from mousesports. And yeah, that really was. Chris J with the opener and the closer. Perfect play from him. But very close stuff in the end, even when mousesports do walk away with the round in the bag, it's not exactly clear cut, it comes right down to these situations, or one team gets locked out to a near on impossible situation. So shots coming through early on, but none connecting. So 5-8 will be the scoreline we're going into right now, and everyone's still sitting fairly pretty. T-side doing what they do, just taking their time, no one really investing, but a double man stack down long for the CTs. We do see occasionally the AWP joining the likes of Gobi down there, so I'm curious to see if it might be Chris J or maybe someone else. But he does quite happily support down there among, but I think it might be someone else this time around. But Wildfire do have a fair bit of freedom to get up through mid. Already one player on short. Chris J was down along, and he does pick up the kill on towards NK. So 5v4 very early on, and Chris J, when he gets these openers, it just gifts so much of the round over towards mousesports. But I want to see if they capitalize on it. It looks like they're going to be swinging across towards that B site, and Negia could be on the receiving end of a fair few Wildfire players. So let's see what he can do here. Double checking his back and waiting for the push. He's clearly spotted them out. Flashes now coming through. Wildfire will be caught in a terrible situation. Chris J does the down towards Mantis, but Tabson holding on right here with Legia towards that B side. Legia comes in again and nicely played from the CTs. As we noted, when Chris J opens, they generally do very nicely throughout the rest of the round.
A nice little bit of momentum shift in there, too. I mean, mousesports lost so many straight, but coming up pretty big. And Chris J, he's finally starting to come into his own here, and that's what we were waiting for. We saw him earlier on in Dust 2 against Enner Griffins, and well, he completely carried his team, and he's going for it yet again here. And we can see on our screen, it's going to be a 4-man push straight to be here. And Legia, He hears them. He's going for the first shot here. He will not actually be able to pick that up. NKY gets the kill on him, and that is now one gun in their hands. He's from the CT side. Now they're going to transition over in the middle here. Smokes, I believe, are set. But Chris J is waiting for the peek, and he will miss out on that first shot. And he actually will get taken down without getting anyone here. So now they have that B site completely open with the bomb, and now guns in the hands of the right people. Nuki does get the kill on the Manus, though. And now it'll be a 3-on-3 here. Gonna go in through tunnels. And let's see what happens here. NK picks up a nice kill on Nuki. And we see even MNL get a kill on a Thompson in the window here. So the last one saying God B against 3 people in the last round of the first half. I'm going to say not much chance that he's going to be able to win this one here. He's going to nade on and do not much with it. MNL picks up that one, and that will be a 9-6 scoreline in favor of Wildfire.
Yeah, and now this is the really proving point for me is how they play on this CT side. Clearly they need a little bit of a refresher there. MNL just having a moment to...
Put his shoes on.
Put his shoes on. He might need the bathroom. Hopefully he wouldn't just go in socks. Excuse me, my voice is dying. I haven't casted CS in a while. Clearly it's getting to me. But... You know, Wildfire, to me, struggled a little bit on the CT side. They had that, 3-man stack occasionally down on long. We've seen Chris J obviously doing the same, supporting down on long occasionally with that AWP, and it generally pays off to them. They can get that opener if they need to. But I'm looking forward to seeing how Wildfire now play this. Is that their strategy, or is it something they only want to use against Alternate, for example? It's that kind of difference that always makes me wonder with these teams, do they anti-strike their opponents to, the absolute T, or do they kind of play it how they want to and hope that their opponent doesn't realize? It's kind of that kind of option in my mind. But see mousesports staying focused, just sitting down. No more sausages around here. It's all very serious.
So we think.
Games. You never know. They could be hiding one somewhere, like under the keyboard or whatever. So.
God. Anyways, I'm worried for mousesports, though. The fact that they're going to their arguably weaker side on Dust 2, over to the terrorist side.
I don't think it's their weaker side, personally.
I feel like it's their weaker side, because they always choose CT. And we've always seen them perform relatively well on the CT side.
Yeah, but, if Chris J can open sites, then he's fine. And they've got players on every single point who can do that. So I think they'll be fine here. I don't think it's a weaker side. I think they didn't play like normal, though. I didn't see one double stack up on short. I didn't see anything that they normally come out with. It was a little bit more...
Going for the totem, but that was quickly
that was through
stopped.
mid. Yeah, that was through mid. So normally I see it on short. So it's kind of interesting to see them maybe adapting a little bit here and there. But we'll see how this one goes down. I think that, for me, the pressure's on Wildfire more than mousesports. Just because Wildfire, they're the team that you don't expect to be in the leading position, let's say. So, if they get to the point where they're in charge and they're doing nicely for themselves, then fantastic. But... I think mousesports have a little bit more to give on this half.
I feel like, was that MNL that went to the bathroom?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the sausage might have gotten to him. I think it's not number 1 he's going for. It might be a wow here. But, I think you're right as well on Wildfire. The fact that they did not perform well earlier on. And now they're up against, an arguably better team. Yeah. And have to really come out big here. I mean, we've seen them, when they get momentum going, they get really pumped up, they get really excited, and they get some really amazing shots off. If you think back to Crowder on Inferno, just in the clutches, he pulled off 2 rounds in a row. But right now, mousesports, they're, to me, which is really unfortunate, I have not seen them kind of be as powerful as they were when they were back as party daddlers.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's just because all the teams are getting really good, or if they're actually, haven't really improved as much as I guess would have hoped. But either way, it doesn't really matter because Wildfire obviously swapped to the CT side, 9-6, leading 3 rounds here, and being very aggressive. Get that boost up catwalk here, and just not checking out lower. Unfortunately, there won't be anyone down there. But they got the information. They know generally where mousesports are, and there won't be that B rush here. But they're gonna start working down middle. So they do have 2 flashes, 4 flashes. No smoke, so they're going to be hitting catwalk here as we do see Mantis get pushed back right away, rushing in with the knife, trying to get, I believe that was Chris J. He does get taken down, Leggett picks up the kill on NKY, and that is completely opened up here, this A site, as the last 3 remaining men going to be rotating in through middle here on a cat. And they do have a kit on NK, so there is a possibility for them to pull this back here, but there's a lot of men standing in the way of that. Even MNL spot stepping over towards the backside, and here comes the flashes into Goose, and... You see right there, Thompson doing some really good damage, just seeing tucked in the sight. We'll pick up a kill right there. Leggett picks up a kill as well. Now Crouch, the last man standing in a perfect round coming out of mousesports. That's exactly what they needed coming in.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if they don't even this back up. They looked really dominant on that, and they knew what they were doing. They had their plan in mind. The knife rush not quite working out, really. And, Leggy there just kind of staring at his like, that's not going to happen. So, we will be having the T-side with the early advantage. Rifles now in hand. Chris J opting to not run with one, probably because he's going to be going for that AWP in a little bit. if possible at least. And Tabson just kind of throwing Crowder to the ground then. So nice little opening shot. MNL almost taking down his own teammate. I don't think you need to be doing that. You already have a bit of a tough task on your hands. Yeah. Oh, he does get caught in the end by MNL. It was worth a try, but right now at the moment, I've got to say it. You know, the T side, 4 players up. They've still got the head armor. They're still really stacked. Mantis and MNL will have to put out something pretty impressive if they want to pull this one through. And actually, Tabson already takes down Mantis, so just one man standing. He's got himself a gun, so I'd say if he can stay alive, that wouldn't be bad, but I don't know if he's going to be able to escape this, as, you know, a lot of mousesports are still fairly close, so if he gets away with it, good job, but I feel as though this is going to be even pretty damn soon.
Yeah, completely agree with that. And Wildfire, as you can see in the first couple of rounds, they've only gotten... Whoa, someone's angry. And it looks like he will be able to pick up a kill here, but in the first 2 rounds of the second half, they've gotten 2 kills.
Yeah.
So no way they're going to be buying up anything special here. Probably just going to go for that full save. As you see, Mantis down to 1,900 money.
Ouch.
That is honestly really unfortunate for them. But mousesports now getting some momentum, looking to even things at 9 apiece. And we'll see if they can transition, obviously, into more rounds after. I wish I actually had the map list, because I'm still not 100% sure, but I think it is Mirage and Inferno. I would actually like to know what's second, because that's going to be a big indicator of how this series is going to go here. You see mousesports still? Sit back, play it safe. I'll be running with a pistol. I think he got his AK taken from him by Chris J. I'm just thinking of like... never mind. Anyways, Wildfire.
What?
Like on a playground when they're kids and he takes his gun. I don't know. You know how weird my mind is, and we're already off track today. But Croucher, be sitting up middle, sees the flashes and smokes coming in. And actually will be sprayed out through this door, down to 57 HP. Be 2 men waiting for him to actually peek for that second time. Right, well, he'll get rushed by Nookie and taken down here. So first kill of the round coming in on the mousesports side. And let's see what happens. Gotta be pushing towards long here. They start smoke and flash up here in his sight. And Chris J isn't moving. Okay, that was a little bit weird. Thompson gets taken down. And Gabi does respawn here. Chris J will finally move up here onto this platform. And Leggy actually currently in the middle, doing some really good damage. Gets a kill to MNL. Looking for the second one to NK. And he does come in, so down to 37 HP. Bomb is down. NK, the last man standing. It looks like we will have another pause be coming in here in just a few seconds as Chris J trying to save his gun. Trying to rush down maybe NK here. Still sitting in lower. Actually, he will go down. So it looks like we'll have 9 apiece here for both teams.
Yeah.
And mousesports got to be feeling good right now.
Well, considering I think they called in the pause, because there was those guys, or are they not pausing? Are they good to go?
Huh, that was weird.
It was really strange. They just froze still, like quite genuinely both in line up. But who am I to judge, eh? And guys, it is 9-9. I'm not sure what the hell happened in that last round, but let's get back into this as we will be seeing finally Team Wildfire picking up a couple of guns, and it looks like Chris J already wants to take a few away from him, but it's actually Tabson running with that. Tell a lie. So you're seeing in the hands of Chris J, but this time Tabson going for the early peek on long, doesn't get the shot off, and Crowder catching a glimpse of one here, and he's waiting for this. He's desperately waiting for this guy to push back across, and toyed with him. Shot will come through, but nothing landing just yet, apart from obviously the shot towards Tabson earlier on as he peeked down long. So, excuse me, my voice is really screwing up here, but so far not too much action going through. T-side are kind of put themselves back around, and Tabson and Chris J switching over. Obviously the damage being caused to Tabson, not making it too viable. Beautiful lines, squirrely circle.
Squiggly line.
Nailed it. But yeah, still, you've got to bear in mind that, the 2 players on B, maybe not fully aware of where this may be going. There's still a couple of smokes down in mid, and it's not me drawing on that map either. We put full blame on the German casters. As now Wildfire will have to hold on to this B push if they decide to commit here. And 36 seconds left. They're going to have to make their minds up. And actually, here we go. The T-side make their way forward. Legia is the first one through, but MNL finds him. Nice little crossfire coming in with NK in tow, but KQK Mantis comes across and actually picks up the kill, but right now Gobi is just going huge. He takes down 2, gets denied for the third, but Chris J comes in, picks up the AWP kill onto NKY. My words are screwed up right now, but still, Crowder does pick up the last kill, and we'll see the CT side hold on, and I'm quite surprised considering that B push could have been absolutely devastating.
It could have, and I mean, luckily for them that they got those crucial kills that they needed when they pushed.
Welcome
into
to
that
my
fight.
unable to speak vote. It's great
I'm
here.
just trying to make you feel better. I'm
thank you.
Just helping you out here, but
That's nice.
well, Croucher gonna be going for the peak middle. Unfortunately, won't have anyone to look up against, and Thompson will be given the op yet again here. And actually, I think he's over towards long A, waiting for that peak yet for a second time, and he will pick up this time, getting the kill on NKY. Let's give them this man advantage that they desperately need here, but here's Jay with an op as well. Oh, what a shot at Crowder. You can see him on your screen. He's on your right side. First man wondering what the hell just happened. That was a fantastic shot at Chris J. And let's say they have picked up that op for MNL. But Mouse, no. Up 5-3. Molotov's even coming in. Maybe they're going for hit onto middle, but there is actually one man, as you can see on the minimap, outside of long, still waiting for him to push up. He's waiting for nothing, pretty much. And it looks like this will be a catwalk hit here as Scott going to actually push up, get taken out by Mantis. Nades, flashes all coming in over towards that catwalk side, and they actually do push over towards B here. You have 2 men still over towards mid, 2 men in tunnels. And Chris J maybe looking for that entry frag, but the guy's actually off by car. Nuki gets the kill on Mantis on catwalk, and then K going to come over the side. And he will pick up that first kill onto Legia. 30 seconds to go here. And as we do see MNL push up catwalk here. Goes for the kill on Nuki, gets it as well. It's now a 2-on-2 from originally a 5-on-3. And Thompson, well, he'll get the kill on NK. Now MNL coming from the side, a 1-on-2 here. Look at the health on Chris J, 1 HP. And he's just looking for that shot. 17 seconds to go. They need to get the bomb down. Smokes everywhere here. And Thompson's watching for that door peek. The spray comes in, the bomb gets put down. And now 10 seconds to go. Thompson going to jump across. He will get the help of that smoke. He will go for the plant here. But MNL, will he spray through it yet again? He doesn't get any damage this time, but Thompson now working over towards to the platform, sorry. And he will be spotted out. He gets actually the kill onto MNL. And that was so damn close. mousesports.
Wow.
Off the back of Thompson right there, really pushing through on that one. And this game, it couldn't be any closer right now.
Yeah, back and forth. 2 HP being the difference in the end. Then Tabson just about getting away with his life. And he's on 21-11, so certainly stepping up for the mousesports side. And I'm still a little bit worried for Team Wildfire. You know, they're back on the pistols now. I'm still not convinced by their CT side. So let's find out if they can do anything now. Maybe get a couple of kills, get an AK away from one of the opponents. But it's not looking likely. mousesports being quite careful, but Gobi going fairly low. He's done a good chunk of damage, though, in reply, so weighing it up, he does end up getting the kill towards NKY, so Mantis just has to be a little bit careful here. Could get a couple of kills if he plays this one right, but the rest of mousesports just dispersing themselves through mid more than anything. Oh, he goes for the flash. Actually, Gobi's in trouble, and geez, that was not sexy CSGO, but it did get him the kill in the end. Goes down towards Long. Nice work in tow with Tabs, and now an A is completely open for the taking. Considering Krauter has got, what, 14 HP and NK 50, it's not looking good. Gobi is low, but he's done the job he needed to early on. So I think the rest of Wildfire need to kind of reconsider their options here, because they're struggling now, it seems.
No longer is it okay to just play Counter-Strike and do well. It has to be sexy.
Sexist pig, I'm sorry.
But either way, mousesports, they will pull ahead finally, 11-10. Since I believe like round 6 or 7 on that CT side where they were leading for a little bit, and Wildfire finally came back. But game very close between these two teams here, and you know, you have the map list for us. I don't think we actually mentioned it. You did get confirmation on it, I believe.
Confirmation is a strong word. I'm trusting Twitch chat, so
that is. I've done that
but
before.
Okay, do you know what? I'm going to trust you guys. Mirage and Inferno. So
is that the order as well, or is that just
in
the pool?
theory, yes.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see if that holds true. So far, it could very well be. It makes sense, but we'll find out. And obviously, mousesports now taking the advantage, 11-10. And well, the CT's still struggling for an answer, really, to the T-sided mousesports. And do you know what? We need some more German up in here, I think. I wish this was our choice. It's really not.
Flash rechts, Benny, flash rechts.
Jo, guter Marsch, die Kurs.
Mann, wie Glück.
Nate hier.
Flash jetzt rechts, einer rechts.
Ja, und
Weiter.
links auch.
Noch mehr, noch mehr.
Noch einer kann das hier blau. Komm mit. Komm, komm.
Ich hab Reload.
Lower.
Weiß mir.
Lower. Lower und kann das oben treffen. Was? Auf jetzt. Abfahrt jetzt, Jungs, kommt!
So we
That was a
thought
perfect
we
round to
needed
go
some
comms
more.
on.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
On pistol rounds, or eco rounds, sorry.
Yeah, you gotta love them, but it's still
they're
there.
done.
It's
They're
still
not
there.
done.
We
No.
need some more German. Yeah.
Smoke.
The commentators, the German commentators, take a break, you know? Leave the,
chill out.
voice comms on. I think they actually... Never mind, I haven't turned it off.
Flash rechts. Warte, mach einen Schritt nach hinten bei mir, warte.
Taking a breather, you know? They're taking a nice 2-round breather.
We'll take it. We'll take a breather as well. Why not? You know.
Lower vielleicht.
Oder Vorcut das, Vorcut das, Vorcut das
Ist
einer.
Smoke vor Cutter.
Wir können das rechts. Willst du
I
rushen?
feel so bad laughing.
Geh jetzt kurz weg Richtung A.
Soll ich kurz gehen?
The one thing I do enjoy is Twitch chat's version of what's being said. So it's
I think
always
comms
good.
are off. All right, so Gabi gonna be sneaking through onto ramp. We'll be taken down by Mantis though. And then KY on top platform, obviously waiting for anyone else to push in here. Chris J rotating in through T spawn, and you can see where Gabi was and the rest of the team is. That was really weird.
Yeah.
I see him push. Ooh, NKY, perfect time to peek out. Gets a kill on Thompson here. So now it is a 4-on-3 in favor of Wildfire. And you see mousesports up 12-10 here. Mantis does respawn though. Let's see, Chris J. Nice shot onto Mantis right there. Crossing over. It does have bomb as well in tow, and we'll get that plant down. So, like yeah, with AWP, we'll be getting back down towards long A. I didn't actually see if the plant was for long. I think it's just a plant nonetheless, just to make sure to get it down here. Let's see what Chris J can do. Let's see if he can work his magic with that AK. With the help of that smoke, he will, I guess, hinder that catwalk push here. And we did see that one man heading around the side. Chris J, look at him, he's sneaking up right in front of their faces. He gets taken out by NKY, now leg it. It's all up to him in a 1-3. He'll miss the first shot. He will peek out. He will miss the second shot. And right now, I'm not sure if he's even going to get a third one off here as NK picks up the kill. And Wildfire finally taking one back, taking it 12-11 now.
And I think we can all agree they needed that one. A big investment from them into this round, and
Smoke the focaccia bread.
and I love that bread, man. But 12-11, mousesports still in the lead, but Wildfire picking up a round finally. It felt like it was a lifetime since they'd actually got around on the board, considering they had the lead at the half. Anyway, let's get back in the game now. Chris J is running with the AWP, as is Krauter, and these two have been going back and forth. You know, occasionally Tabson joining in on this little battle, but at the moment it will be Chris J. And T-side doing pretty much the standard thing here. 3 down just by long, 2 working their way through Lurby tunnels, and that's about it. And they wait for that pick to to happen, whether they force it down on long or pick it up through mid, or even just work up short. It's down to mousesports right now, but they have a completely stacked lineup, so we'll see what they go for here. It's Wildfire just waiting this one out. As you can see, Mantis might be in trouble if they decide to push through mid, but I think it's more a bit of a play through short. Like he normally does, like sitting in the lower B tunnels, just waiting to hold the back if necessary. And actually, Gobi now should be starting to execute towards long if they are going to make this push stick, because there are 3 players actually here. NKY does get flashed, but not pushed, as the rest of the T side iron things up, but Crowder comes around, picks up Go B, and now we are going to see the T-side having to push through with 2 players down on long, but it's Mantis they should be worried about. Leggy goes down, as does Tabson. Finally, Mantis falls, but A is looking vulnerable now. Chris J finding Crowder has made this look even worse, but can these 2 players for the T-side do this? Smoke down on long. Chris J goes for the plant. Nuki's still alive. Down on 32 HP, but still, certainly some work to do. Nuki peers down, does spawn out 1, gets the spray down, picks up NK. Can they find the remaining 2? MNL and NKY, but Chris J taking down Nuki there. I'm not sure what the hell he was doing, but he's got the double, but it doesn't matter. Chris J decided to take it all on himself, but not ideal. He's smiling that one off, but it has brought Team Wildfire pretty much back even.
He's so good, he has to handicap himself by killing his own teammates here. Well, really unfortunate for him, more unfortunate for Nuki. But Wildfire can take advantage of that, 12-12 now, all tied up here. We didn't really expect us two to be, this close between these 2 teams. Maybe, the later maps here, our mousesports just look so damn strong on it. But as you can see, NK forced on the FAMAS here. And we're on the side of mousesports. Well, they have enough money. Chris J gonna get the op yet again. And apparently we need more German here, guys. So let's tune in with this.
Und der einen, der verschickt immer
smoke.
You know what? Carry on, Jason.
But that was no game sounds, and I was really looking forward to that break. But Chris J gets the kill on Crowder. I didn't actually see where that was. I believe it was over in the middle. And you see him currently waiting there. You can see Crowder on the right-hand side of your screen. A little bit frustrated, it seems. And, right now, Mouse. Just looking out middle. There's actually 1 man. I think it's going to be, always working outside of long. Waiting for that aggressive push here with the rest of Mouse. Looks like they're going to hit up Catwalk here. The flash goes in. Nookie will get the charge right in towards that staircase. But now, where are they going to go from here? There's actually no one on platform in A. So that should be a free take for Mouse. And they will have somewhat of a pincer move here. Gabi can stay alive, but MNL, the spray, gets the kill on Legia on top of Xbox. And it looks like they will push in towards the site here. But you can see Mantis. You can see MNL, I believe it was. Or no, NKY. Gonna actually push in. Gobi gonna be waiting for it. It gets taken down by Mantis, though, and that's cleared at least one route for them. As they can now focus over towards that site. And I believe the German has disappeared. And bomb has now gone down. Nookie peeking into lower B. Spots one man out, but hasn't got the kill just yet. NK staying alive with the FAMAS. And Nookie forced back on 24 HP. Taps a drop into CT spawn. Sees one man who looks to look for the kill. Is he actually going to get it? Onto MNL. Now two men going towards long. Chris J misses the first shot. Going to actually get the second one, but gets taken down by Mantis here. And now it's a 2-on-1. Thompson all by himself towards CT spawn. Will get taken down by Mantis. And that will be Wildfire pulling ahead with the lead. And honestly, what feels like such a long time.
Yeah, and they're finally getting back into it. And as you said, taking their time on, that was a really awkward high five. Was that the one that got left hanging before when they went for the high five and it just did not happen? Yeah, at least they've improved now. They've kind of stepped up the high fiving work. But look at that scoreboard already. You know, Tabson and Chris J, just monsters unto themselves. They're really doing pretty good here. So let's find out who's going to really take the advantage. You know, obviously Wildfire have started to build up that little bit of a lead here, but it's after such a long time that I'm not sure if it's going to stick, but we're going to find out pretty damn soon. As mousesports slowing down a little bit, couple of Galils in play, kind of feeling the pinch a little bit, I feel, in this one. Wildfire not peeking out too early, taking their time. They don't want to give away the game here. So Crowder just holding the push through mid rather than going for the peak, and actually it does allow mousesports up short, but there's a player retracting back towards that site, maybe adjusting through. Last time I believe it was Mantis who generally plays there. It'll be interesting to see if he's over there. He's been doing so well, and I don't know what this camera guy is doing. There we go, he found Mantis in the end. But while we wait, that nade could oh, look at the damage. Legia, Tamsin and Chris J go low, but not low enough. Chris J does find Mantis, so A is looking vulnerable for the taking. Crowder dropping up and out that flashbang, but backing away and leaving maybe another route to try and find his way through from. As mousesports execution has been perfect to this point. NKY, the only one really able to do anything on towards this, but he's got Gobi down on long as well, so 5v4. They only need to take down one man to pretty much do this, and now Short is being pressured. MNL has taken down Tamsin, and he's found second on towards Nookie, but Gobi comes into the action, gets the tag, but does not get the kill. Chris J and Legia now have to hold on, and Legia does the job towards MNL, but can they find him? Well, Legia with a beautiful double, but now one man stands, and Chris J decimates him, bringing it back all even. 13-13, game is on.
I keep seeing comments in Twitch chat saying Legia online player confirmed, but right there, you would not say that at all. I mean,
no.
Probably just having a bad game right now, but when he's needed to step up, he really does, and that round was huge for them. You see Chris J going to be able to maintain that up. Legia not sitting with any gun just yet. Does pick up an M4 right there, but you can see Wildfire on the safe here, so we can safely probably assume that mousesports will now be at 14. We'll be one round away from taking it into a map point. And Crowder pushed up middle, the rest of Wildfire shoving up middle as well, trying to maybe call their bluff here. And as you can see, they're actually 2 men and 3 men in T-spawn and 2 men over in tunnels. And they realize they're saving. They're trying to play this one safe here. They're not trying to lose out on any single gun, but unfortunately, they have lost out on the first one. Gabi gets taken out. Tabson responds with a kill, but NKY picks up one. Christian now in spawn, looking for the kill to kill them, stop them from getting those guns. And Nookie, well, he'll be the one to do it here. So now 3-on-3, but the damage has been done. Nookie, 38 HP. More importantly, Wildfire hasn't been able to pick up those guns. I don't think they're going to be able to. You can see they're still playing this one so cautious. I think mousesports realizes if we win this round, like, we'll almost be there in the first map in this best of 3. Let's see where they do go. They're starting to push up long. All 3 of them here. As we can see, there's only 1 man on platform, and that's Croucher with that deagle. All right, he knows what's coming. Let's see what he can do. First shot. Oh, unfortunately get taken down by Legia. And that will be the bomb plant here. So now it's up to NK and maybe MNL to maybe pick up a kill or 2. Maybe go back and pick up those guns. It's always a possibility since they're there. Unless they were actually shot towards long or something. Let's see, MNL pushing up with that P250. I'll spot out Legia. Won't connect with any shots just yet. Does get down to 84 HP though. NK looking for the guns. And he has found at least an AK here. So MNL trying to keep Legia there, trying to keep them from maybe chasing them down, but Legia will get the kill nonetheless. And NK now going for the save. So we will have now mousesports up 14-13 here.
Yeah, and this is, this is closer than I expected. In complete honesty, Wildfire really have improved from the first time we watched them. I feel maybe they just struggled a little bit more against Alternate on this map, and they just never got comfortable. But they're looking good on this. But still, they need to kind of pick back up where they left off here. As obviously mousesports 1 round away from map point, as you mentioned. It's getting a little bit close for comfort, and mousesports, they're solid on this map. I don't think I've seen them really slouching, considering they had quite the deficit at the half. They've certainly turned it around here on the T side. So Chris J eyeing up as they try and cross through mid. No shots can be fired across this time though. So mousesports waiting this one out. Very similar start. I can imagine Gobi down, holding down the double push down at long. NKY will be the man on the other side. Wildfire, not the ideal buys beside them. A couple of pharmacies here and there, but I'm sure they can put to use. But Chris J finding Crowder has really added insult to injury. This has been a constant back and forth, and genuinely, it's gone Chris J's way most of the time, but the T side kind of coming together towards mid now. Nuki, Tabs, and Legia all coming around up towards short we go, it seems, and the CTs are retracting back a little bit, but they know that Gobi plays long, so they can't completely fall away from there while that man's still alive. And mousesports even the bomb down in mid, but looking for a way to open towards this A site. Oh, stunning shot from Chris J. I barely saw Mantis, but clearly enough for him, as Legia did find MNL opening up towards mid, and that's allowed the push towards B. Only one man is here, and Enki goes down so damn quickly, as NKY is just the last man standing. And let's look at this right now, because the T side have not...
Oh, they saw him.
They just about saw him, and they've not received any single damage. Finally, some gets done, but Tabson picks up the kill, and mousesports with a perfectly clean round to get themselves to map point.
Not to mention that we did see them buy everything they possibly could in that last round. They had, a couple of FAMASas there. It wasn't the most clean up buys, and I'm going to be forced on probably a couple of pistols and armor here. And mousesports looking to secure themselves the first map here in this best of 3. I'm assuming we'll get back in the game and just, there we go. As you can see, FAMAS, 2 of them a P90, a couple of Deagles, 1 defuse kit on Mantis, and he's pushing hard at this B tunnel. So you're looking for the first kill. Legia will pick it up on the MNL, but NK will respawn and kill Nanuki, so they will have a gun down over towards tunnel. Now Crowder coming in from the backside, looking in lower. He spots out Legia, he gets a kill as well. And now it's a 3-on-4 here. And you can see the bomb on your screen moving up long A. There's going to be one person inside of sight though. Thompson, will he spot him out? He will spot him and get the kill. And that will be bomb put down here. And you even see the Molotovs being thrown out. Gob, can he hold on to this 2-man push here? He knows where they are. Crowder picks up a kill on Chris J back at T-spawn. And Gob is just waiting for them to make the move. Crowder coming up catwalk here. Will flush out Gob. And the smokes will start to dissipate here in just a second. Gob will be able to get any kills. He gets taken down here. And now it's all in the hands of Thompson, who gets killed with the jumping shot out of NK. And they will come back with pretty much no guns there to take it into the final round of the map. You could see overtime right now.
Yeah, we definitely could. And if Wildfire keep this sort of play up, I think we're going to see it, but we're going to have to find out. It seems like they play even harder when they have, no guns, and they have, an even bigger hill to climb. But we can see if they can do it in this round, because mousesports still on map point. And let's find out if they can make this one stick. Gobi there sadly not being able to land those shots and, work out where they were in the end. That could have changed everything, but still, 15-14. Lead is with mousesports. Who's going to get the open here? Tabs and going for the early peek down towards long. Oh, just about not landing. And actually 2 to 3 players actually down along, and dangerous peek. He goes out and faces NKY, gets taken down. And I think that's the AWP down. And unless Chris J can pick it up, I think he might be able to. He's actually going after the challenge. This is dangerous stuff. Mantis finds him, and now Crown comes into the mix. He takes down Legia, and now only Nuki being able to make a kill for the T-side as they're finally getting towards A, but strange start for these guys. Gobi and now Nuki left with everything to do here, or we will be going to overtime in the very first map. So bomb will be going down. No one there to really contest that with the smoke in place, but a couple of nades. Just about everything they have can be thrown at them. And now Nuki has to go pretty damn big here. Actually, no one around short, so he has the possibility to do so. Gobi puts down that Molotov. We've seen Nuki pick up 1. NKY is down. 3 players now coming in. Gobi goes down. It's a 1v3. Nuki's in trouble, and he gets taken out. Wildfire live to fight another day.
And a fantastic comeback by them as well here. And overtime. I never thought we would see this between them and mousesports. I think we were talking earlier on when we were, outside just getting some fresh air. We thought it would be pretty much of a one-sided game, but gotta give credit to Wildfire. They're doing a fantastic job really coming back into this. And right now, I don't know if it's Wildfire playing just so damn well. I think it's a good portion of that. And also mousesports just not playing up to their full potential so far.
Wow, what a great game. I think I completely agree. It's it's a weird kind of thing we're seeing here. Moments, mousesports look untouchable. They literally have completely clean rounds where they may only lose 50 HP at the end because Tabson goes for the final kill just to make sure no one gets any other guns. And then out of nowhere, it's just like, okay, maybe not then. They just kind of lose that momentum that they previously had and they kind of fall apart. And I don't get what they did along then. Maybe someone in Twitch chat of all overviewing Glory can let me know why they committed 2 players down towards long to, after seeing 3 people there. I don't quite understand the logic behind it when they lost the AWP, but then Christian just kind of went straight in afterwards. But, who am I to judge? But I think we are ready to get into overtime here. 15-15 is the overall scoreline, but this is so damn close. I really don't know how to call this one. Take us away.
Well, we are playing MR5 here, if you guys obviously curious at home. So you need to win 6 rounds in the half. Secure yourselves the win on the first map here. But NK being spammed a little bit through middle. Dropped down to 8 on HP, but Chris J, he's leading the charge for his team. I think he's maybe a little bit frustrated here. He wants to really carry them through this. It's going to be 1 minute car. We'll get the kill onto him as well. Croucher gets dropped. And then has completely opened up this A site. It's going to be 1 man push up long A here. We'll get a couple of flashes into the site, but Chris J is just waiting for him. And he probably will know he's in this vicinity here. But he gets taken down. Mantis, okay, he's off to his left. Spots the man over towards Catwalk. And actually will get dropped here as Nuki picks up the kill. And I believe that was Gabi picking up the kill onto MNL. But now NKY and NK working together. Not for long is now NK the last man standing here. And bomb eventually will get planted here as Nuki gets cover of that flashbang. And as NKY looking for that first frag, he needs 4 of them. And looks like he's just going to save his gun instead, but he's not going to be given the opportunity. Leggett coming from the backside and picked up an easy kill. mousesports pick up the first round in overtime.
Yeah, mousesports looking like they want to prove a point. We saw Chris J's kind of aggression coming out then. I think they want this one over and done with, and they certainly need to keep that sort of play up, this confident play to really give them the edge because they looked pretty shaky at the end, I've got to say. They did pull back a great number of rounds. Team Wildfire were, in the lead on the half, but they kind of slumped mousesports, and we expect mousesports to do well. That's the big thing here. They're the guys on paper there, everyone's like, yeah, they'll do good. No worries. It's simple. It's mousesports. But they're struggling a little bit, and this time Nuki actually running with that AWP. Kind of interesting to see him picking that one up. Normally either Tabson or Chris J running with that. So there's a switch up.
Yeah, they're giving it to I believe the person closest towards long A to go for that pick every time, and it hasn't really worked out that well for them though.
Not particularly. I vaguely remember it a couple of times at the very first start, and more especially when they were on the CT side. Chris J going over there really did it, so well when he took down the T's pushing in. But this time on the T side, not really getting that kind of shot landing perfectly. But it looks like mousesports will be heading through those double doors any second now, and they're here with one other. And go B. We'll be hitting that B side up. And 2 players will be tucked in. NK and MNL will be waiting for this one. Flashes are coming through. T-side not yet fully executed through towards the B-bomb site. And a couple of flashes here and there for everyone. Oh, and that molly must have been a mistake. That just wasn't right. But still, we are going to see NK getting down Go B. He gets down the second, but mousesports have pushed straight through, using that smoke down there by that CT side to just charge through. Christian getting caught in the in the shins pretty much. And we have to wait for that bomb to get over here as those 2 players in the B tunnels did go down. Giving a little bit of time for the CT side to get around here if they can. And NKY get a nice little spot towards these tunnels. Tabson not far away at all. Flash will be coming. That's going to give away the game. NKY just pushing in. Tabson deals with him swiftly as now just Krauter and Mantis left standing here. They spot them out, but it doesn't matter. Chris J holds on. And Mantis, I don't think it's going to be going well here. It's time to back away and try and find another way through.
I really feel like Chris J doesn't miss many shots ever.
Not when it matters, it seems. Yeah. When it's like, do you know what, we should win this one. Let me just land everything.
I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Let's just, tired of losing.
And they're so chilled out, though. They, laughing and joking, and they're not exactly looking like, oh, okay, we're in trouble. They feel comfortable on the T side now. Ooh. And Tabson finding that last kill towards Mantis.
All right, so 3 kills coming for Tabson that round. And now 17-15 here in round number 3 of overtime. And mousesports are getting dangerously close to waiting out on this first map, and you can see the money on Wildfire here, and they can't really afford to keep buying up as heavily as they'd like to. You can see no head armor on Croucher, Mantis, MNL, and NK, and the auto snipers even coming in, the dual auto snipers.
Die können
Cutters rein.
And now we got more Germans. Let's listen in.
Ich stehe von TB, ist okay.
Vielleicht kann das
Cutters
meine
Flash,
AK.
Cutters Flash.
Ja, lass chillen. Cutters gepusht wahrscheinlich.
I got shot.
I believe this is Wildfire, by the way.
Wir müssen Cutters gleich einnehmen dann. Also, die sind, glaube ich, Cutters nicht drin, oder? Das hat wieder
Ich weiß nicht, die haben
gesmoked.
Cutters
They
geflasht.
faked it, I guess.
Ja, ich glaube, die sind Cutters nicht drin.
Kann sein, dass er mit unten an der Box ist.
Could go B,
Wollen wir,
man.
wollen wir
Ich
lang
würde auch,
einnehmen?
nee, ich würde B gegen die jetzt gehen.
Bis Alivio.
Lass mich vorne noch einnehmen. Warte.
Mit unten rechts, der ist so A gegangen. Ist perfekt jetzt eigentlich. Pass auf, ich mach B dieses komische Smoke. Hört mal zu. Party, bist du mit unten? Geh mit unten bitte, Party.
Ja?
Bitte Flasche Langhaus rein. B Cutters rein.
Ja, wir müssen Cutters hier einnehmen. Erstmal vielleicht nehmen wir Cutters ein.
Warte, ich flashe, geht vor, geht
Ich flashe, geh vor. Ich brauch die Flasche mehr.
Mach leise, wir hören das doch.
Flash jetzt?
Mach. Ich check links.
Check rechts.
Ist nichts.
Zwei.
Ich smoke jetzt, pass
Cutters
auf, ich
Cutters
smoke jetzt B. Und wir faken jetzt, dass wir kurz einnehmen. Lass mich runtergehen. Bleib bitte Cutters oben.
Ja.
Ja.
Bleib beide Cutters oben. Ich fake dich kurz drauf. Party.
40.
Party, ich flash dir jetzt kurz.
Der wird wieder hinten Spot.
Really often at the car, guys.
Ja.
Kurz frei.
Das ist ein Knob.
Ihr müsst gleich B gehen.
Okay, it's
Wir
mousesports.
schieben zu A gerade.
Broken platform. I'm mono
Okay,
back
einer.
side.
Blind.
Geht,
Lauf weg,
vor B
an
einer.
dich. Schieß weg.
Longbox Door, Longbox Door. Spot
Base einer, Base einer.
Longbox immer noch, Longbox immer noch.
Auto.
Close.
Base einer.
Hab ich schon.
Base down.
Hab ich schon noch irgendwo.
Hab ich
Ich bin vor B. Ich hol den Part, Fischer. Aber ich hatte
Einer Base, ganz low
Base. 10 Sekunden, ich bin low.
Plant extended.
Chris hat 5 AP.
Einer von denen auch low. Ganz safe, mach einfach Def.
Base rechts.
Einer close,
ich hab
einer close,
Cutters.
André.
Was machst du?
Tor einer.
Ich steck Loch.
Noch einer.
Window,
Noch down.
window.
Letzter ganz low oder so.
Tor.
Schön, Mann.
Sauber, Chris, Alter.
That was hectic as hell in their comms as well during that. I mean,
That's a big difference from what we heard earlier on between these guys. Like, wow, Chris J was on nothing then, landing those shots, getting that bomb down, beautifully played out, giving them a hell of a lot of rounds. 3 back-to-back now, and, you know, Team Wildfire, they're struggling here. Really, really struggling.
you can see right now. Oh, Croucher get a nice shot on Nookie right there because he's up against 2 auto snipers and an AWP. Damn, nice shot by him. So right now, 18 to 15. mousesports are damn close here to securing this first map. I still can't believe we're in the first map. So many rounds. I mean, it's been a good game, hands down here. It's gonna be we'll look long A here, but unfortunately, will not connect with a shot. And MNL will get the kill. So it is a 3-on-5 here, and Chris J. Maybe looking for that opening shot here. Gabi gonna charge up Catwalk. Croucher will miss out on that one. We'll stay alive. We'll back down and look for the push onto middle. And looking for him. There's gonna be 2 men going for Chris J. I think he sees his gun. He actually gets a first kill to Thompson. Can he get the better of Chris J? Well, he won't need to because MNL will be there here. And Mantis will miss the shot on a Gabi on Catwalk. But now it's a 1-on-4. And for the guy who was brought into the team for this event, he's gonna have a tough time as he drops right into the bullets of MNL. And that's finally Wildfire picking up their first round here in overtime.
Yeah, and it's the last round of the first half, so they definitely need it. If it's going to be going in at, what, 4-1? That's not looking good for Wildfire. But they look strong on their T side as well, so, you know, take away what it will. I can, you know, use my words. But we are going to see a very aggressive AWP just pushing up mid. And why not? Because they've got 2 others anyway. Mantis, Krauter, and MNL all running with the AWP. And, well, it's paid off. Wildfire have surprised mousesports. Krauter sadly not landing the second shot here. And Nookie somehow dodging those bullets as Gobi will finally pick up the kill. But it's left in a 2v4. And I have no idea where all these AWPs have come from. But they're certainly in the hands of Team Wildfire right now. And they can try and do something with it. And actually, the bomb's at long. This is such a big kill down on long now. I believe it'll be NKY. If he picks up this kill... Oh, he's moved away. If he picked up that kill onto Nookie, this round would be pretty much done and dusted. Let's find out who's going to go where. Gobi toying with Short, trying to find out where these guys are. And Nookie actually did take down NKY, so the game is still afoot. Beautiful shot from Nookie, finding Mantis there. And now 48 seconds to get the bomb across. And Wildfire have a long way to walk around. Bomb should be down and planted any second now. Gobi picking that one up. And kind of interested to see where Nookie's going, because that's going to start hurting. And there we go, he just gets away with 24 HP. He was not really able to plant so nicely for long, but obviously Nookie does have that AWP, so hopefully he can put it to good use. But MNL Now moving in with NK. Here we go. NK does have a glimpse of Go B, but they're going to have to push together, and Go B does find MNL. This is not looking good for the CT side, but now NK up against one other. Nuki has to push in. The bomb's not down for him. 3 seconds left. Nuki has no time to this. Oh, he does not get the shot off in the end. And the defuse will come through. Sadly, mousesports not claiming that solid half they may have wanted.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate too, because we saw the plant. We're like, oh my gosh, because Legia ran straight, ran straight back to long A, and unfortunately he wasn't able to catch the shots that needed to hold on to that, and they realized, you know what, free defuse for us, 18-17, and 3-2 in that first half. I was going to be popping in the second half here in just a few seconds. But wow, what a good game between these two teams, and it's only the first map here in this best of 3.
Yeah, and I kind of feel for Go B then, like if only he'd planted the front side, but then again, you know, the players were coming up short. I guess you can't really blame him for going for the safer plant, but you know, if only he'd got that off a little bit different. But that was pretty damn close. But as you said, you know, 3 to mousesports, 2 to Wildfire. I'm not sure who had the better half really now. It's kind of hard to predict, but we're going to be going right back into this one. mousesports obviously up by a round currently, and I don't know what to predict from these two. It's all up in the air. Big stack from long from the CTs though.
And I'm looking for maybe an early kill here. Chris J, he's going to give a shot off. Unfortunately, missed out on that first one here, but we catch anything else after that. Just right into the door. Trying to get some back from his team. Gabi gets 1. Chris J will be taking out Gabi. Actually, going to a second one here. Maybe he can pick up a third with the help of this flashbang, but he gets flashed out. Forces a missed shot here and does have some backup from his team coming in from long, from platform here. And now it is a 4-on-3. And as you can see, Wildfire have and will gain control of platform here. And Crowder is actually sitting in middle here. You know the guys at Xbox, and NKY gonna back him up here, make sure he can successfully get into the side since he had the bomb. And Mantis smocks the leg out towards just one, picks up the kill into him. Now it's a 3-on-3. And Tapson and Nuki trying to work together. Flashbang gonna come in, NKY gonna get completely flashed out, but will Nuki turn around? That is the question here. Nuki, well, he's not gonna look for it, and this is easy kills for NKY. Picks up 2. You can't miss those shots unless you're me, and that does even things up here.
Yeah, 3-3 now in overtime, or if you want to look at it overall, it's a little bit. I don't know. I find it easier looking at just what's in overtime. You know, 3 rounds each. 18
yeah, when numbers
18.
get up higher, it's
my brain goes like completely wrong at that point. So you know, great play in the end. Maybe I don't know if you can call it luck. You know, when your player ends up right around the back of someone just because of the flash and smokes ending up that way. But this time around, Tabson finding Crowder first of all will give mousesports a little bit of an edge this round, but. Let's see if NKY, Mantis, MNL, or NK can step up and kind of do what they need done. So, Wildfire working their way through mid. Legia will be keeping eyes on that. So, Mantis could get spotted out very early on in this one. And I think he's just been caught a glimpse of. So, they're going to back away there. Nade doesn't sadly land as well as he may have hoped. And Chris J now has to deal with a face full of bullets as there's 2 players staring him down. MNL will land the shot there. So, B may be looking a little bit vulnerable, but Legia makes it look damn strong as he takes down 2, finally falls to the hands of NK, but it is now in a 2v2 situation. Mantis and NK up against Gobi and Nuki, the last 2 that always seem to be alive in this situation. Will they be able to get the bomb down? Nuki not pushing in, taking his time. Gobi as well, not even committed fully to B yet. The bomb now down and ticking. They know where it's at. Let's see if they can find the players. Oh, Nuki certainly has. That's NK down. Now just leaving Mantis in a 1v2 situation. He's going to try and play this one smart. Check his back. No one's in tunnels. Where are these guys coming from? 1 down and home the wall. That is Nuki out there. Gobi up against Mantis here. 1v1. Oh, Gobi! What are you doing? Got completely caught out in the end. And, well, I think you can see it all across their faces. That's a little bit of relief and, you know, getting pumped up there.
Yeah, and I mean, it's really unfortunate for the guy because he has a lot of pressure on him. Like we said before, he came in, you know, to the team for this event specifically since, unfortunately, Spitty couldn't play. And CKY, I believe, had a previous engagement, CLY, sorry. But we're going to have some more German up in here. Just to hear the state of the teams, and I'll tell you what team it is as soon as we can figure it out ourselves.
Kein gesehen. Oh, Mitte gerade. Langsam rein. Flash bitte einmal. Bitte AE ist auf 45. Close. Nice. Flash mal kurz, flash mal kurz.
Warte, die Flash kommt jetzt, warte.
Einer ist noch B, Onspot oder vor B. Der geflasht.
Bitte Revigen spielen. Kurz keiner, kurz keiner. Was angedeckt, blind. Angedeckt.
Ich hab's abgesmoked.
Ich hab's Mitte rum. 41 noch. Ready, smoke,
Warte, Benny.
Ja, ich hab nur die
Okay, it's Wildfire's comms.
Smoke bitte.
Smoke kommt jetzt.
Meine Smoke kommt jetzt, Vorsicht. Get die Flash einmal jetzt. Bin blind lang.
Der Goose.
Und lang.
I am from B.
Auto hat mich, Auto low. Auto Goose.
Fuß hat low.
Kannst kurz fahren, Bin CT vielleicht.
Ja, da sind 2 CT.
Okay, Einer kommt CT hoch. Okay, CT hoch.
Damn, if he picked up that shot, I would have completely freaked out right there. Oh my god. Either way, though, Crouch does pick up 2. Fortunately, tying things back up for them. And we could be hitting Pansy a double overtime. It's possible.
It's possible.
Well, let's see what happens here. Chris J, not being run with the AWP this time. Thompson going to be using it, and it looks like we're going to see a 4-man push, maybe straight into that B site here. And Chris J will at least have to hold on to this one as we see Legisha off to the side as well. Nate going to come in, do some decent damage here, but they need the kills, and that's what they don't get, unfortunately. And that is a clean B take out of Wildfire. And they will lock this one down here. They will be on map point now after this round. You can see Thompson, Nookie, and Gabi going back to save their guns here. So they will give this one up here and look to fight potentially another day, and we will be in the last round of overtime here. To potentially hit a second overtime, or honestly to finally crown Wildfire as the Dust 2 winners and take it into that next map.
Yeah, Wildfire, once they get a little bit of an execution down, I think they're so competent in this. I think they could do it, but it comes down to that final round now. They're on the verge of this, but Gobi does find, a couple of kills here and there. He's trying to do what he can, but Tabson on the way out as well, getting a couple with the ult. But Wildfire will clean house. And live with 3 at the moment. 20 rounds in favor to Wildfire with only 19 by Mouse. So in overtime, that would be 5 to Wildfire, 4 to mousesports, and it's first to 6. So either double overtime if obviously mousesports pick this up, or we see Wildfire moving forward in the lead. And look at this, Gobi only able to get a pistol in here, no flashes with Legia. This is looking shoddy for the CTs. If they pull this off, it's certainly going to be against the odds here. So let's find out what they can do as the T side, once again, utilizing those lower B tunnels like they like doing. And putting most of the players through by mid. Nookie and Chris J this time actually playing around here. Not really having that much presence towards this, but it's certainly a throw off any sort of plays the T side might be able to bring out. And a little bit of a counter smoke holding back the Wildfire guys. Let's see what we've got going on as Tabson now dropping up the smoke as well. Flash, excuse me. It's a very tentative round. 55 seconds left, and well, the T side are going to have to make a move of this soon. And this could be a dangerous one. If they go through to mid, there are 2 players waiting here. This could be their downfall, and it is time to find out. Nookie comes around the corner, gets one, but MNL's there. And NK doing the damage. Wildfire are not done yet. Oh, they've opened up on B. This could be them picking up Dust 2. Unbelievable stuff as Tabson and Gobi, the last 2 standing. And after Gobi's last round, I'm not sure if I've got full faith in this guy right now. He does catch a glimpse of one in lower B, but back towards the side we go as Tabson will have to get his way through here, through the smoke, into the Lion's Den. He does catch a glimpse of a couple, but MNL finds Gobi. Tabson gets one, but it's not enough. NKY will do it. And that'll be Wildfire picking up the first map of Dust 2. What a phenomenal display. They had to fight hard for that, but damn, that was good. No, we're not high-fiving.
Oh, but they all were, and it made me jealous. But yeah, fantastic job by them. And now they're 1 map away from being crowned the EPS Germany winners of Spring 2014. And mousesports, well, maybe they need to go back to the drawing board here. Then, yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, obviously watching the stream, we
Actually looks like he wants to kill that guy. Did you just see if looks could kill? Jesus.
Okay, did not notice that.
Wait till you see it. Like on our preview screen, wait till you see that. He gave him the
show who I'm looking
dirtiest
at.
look. Like Chris J when it goes over to the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy's giving him a back rub. Like, don't worry, you got the next map.
Maybe he
Chris
wants
J's
one.
just like, what are you doing? It's
Maybe
like,
Chris J
wait
wants
for the Chris J face. Like, it's chilled out now. He's like, you what?
Grab my shoulders.
Yeah, most angry looking man ever, but still.
He's been standing up the entire, these two
He's
guys been
having
standing up the
a
entire
seat,
time.
faculty up in here. Just,
I wonder if our
chilling
cameramen
out.
think that they're actually players on Wildfire.
Maybe.
just haven't caught up yet. But I mean, we sound a little bit hard on Gabi, but there's a lot of weight on his shoulders here, and he really needs to step up because there's a couple of rounds we got really unlucky. A couple of rounds maybe should have gotten a kill or 2 in there, but
he carries a lot of reputation with that name, sadly. That's the thing. When
Ja, boah, ich bin...
Oh, you guys didn't see it, but they were like messing around, like, oh, we're on camera.
It's alright, we didn't get
Either way.
overtaken by Melly this time. It was actually someone else.
It's a product manager, actually, for
Yeah,
EPS.
exactly. So he's allowed to do it. Melly, on the other hand, scumbag.
shame on her.
Scumbag Melly. We're just going to put it back on the screen. There you go. But, you know, I'm
waiting for chat to go,
Melly! Oh, my God, grill. Them grills, that nose. Close enough. It sums it up pretty well.
My
doesn't
nose
it?
or Melly's nose?
Both of ours probably combined. That'd be a weird nose. Anyway,
nose.
guys, let's get back on point here because Wildfire did pick up the first map. A little bit surprising to a lot of people. But now it's all about, you know, what's coming up next. We've got Mirage and Inferno in a questionable order. We're not sure which. But when we do, we can make our choices because that game was very close. It went to overtime. And I don't think any of us expected it to get that far.
I want to assume Mirage is second and assume that was picked by Wildfire. Obviously, we saw them against Alternate. They had a very strong game on it. MNL went huge against them, working that connector role. And honestly, we'll be able to find out here in just a few minutes. I believe we're going to go to a quick little break here since we have
social
had
media
overtime.
and stuff like that seems to be happening. So let's give the players a little bit of a break. I don't even know what's happening there, so I'm going to leave it to that. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Once these guys do their German thing, we'll be back with the English coverage. Do stay tuned and keep your predictions coming through to us, obviously. Do tweet through to us. Sorry, Jason.
I didn't have a sour face.
My bad.
Sour look on my face.
All right, so make sure you tweet through to us, as you can see down below, as to how to do so. We do want to hear from you, and we want to hear your predictions. Where's yours laying at the moment?
What am I looking at right now? Sorry, we can see the stream still on our
It's a
screen.
little bit strange. Are
they in a sauna?
Yep. Alrighty.
All right. So I don't know. I feel like Wildfire. The next map is Mirage. I feel like they could take it in a 2-0. I really do.
Alrighty.
What's yours?
I want to see Wildfire do well, if I'm completely honest. Like, I like the way they played then. They really played with everything they had. So I kind of want to see them do well out of this one. I'd like to see them take it.
Well, guys, we'll go to that quick little break. But when we come back, it will be that second map. And we'll see you guys in just a few.